I'm sorry about this. You press the mag release, then pull out the empty mag, and you bring another loaded mag, put it inside, and press the slide release to take the new bullet inside the chamber to make it ready to fire. Here we got the hammer. The hammer strike the firing pin. The firing pin strike the bullet, and the bullet comes out after ignition of its powder. In some gun there is a hammer from outside. There is something called single action, double action. Single action is you press this whole way down with this whole resistance to fire. This is double action. Single action, when slide comes back and brings another bullet inside the chamber and makes the hammer ready to fire. Here you see the distance is limited between the trigger and the trigger guard, and it's minimal resistance to be done to fire the next bullet. This is the hand grip. This is the safety. Some guns have safety, some guns does not have safety. Safety, you pull it down like this and you are in safe to the gun. As you can see, does not work and if you push it, does not do anything. Okay, now we talk about the way to load a gun. You press the mag release. Here comes your mag. This is an empty blank of a fired bullet, 9mm. You put it in the tip like this, push it downwards, and then push inside. It will be like this. And you put the next bullet, push downward and inside, downward and inside. Every gun have a certain capacity for bullet carrying mags. After you put your mag inside, the loaded mag, this is as I said, it's an empty bullet. You take the slide backwards like this. Here is the bullet ready to be taken forward inside the chambers. You release the slide. The bullet now is inside the chamber. The trigger, the hammer is cocked. The trigger is ready to fire. It's just as simple as this. When you fire, I'm gonna fire it. It's safe to be used. The hammer striked the firing pin. The firing pin strike the bullet, and the bullet will make a chemical reaction, and the ignition of the powder, it will go outside the barrel, and the slide goes backward, pulling out the empty shell or the empty case outside, and brings the next bullet and take it inside the chamber, and you are ready to fire the next bullet. This is simply the way to handle a gun. It's not very complicated, but it needs to be very careful and very specific in the way you handle your own gun. Before using a gun, you have to be familiar to this gun. You have to know how it works. You have to know the ergonomics, the option it have. Never point the gun towards a human. This is the safety rules. Never point the gun towards a target you don't want to fire at. Never point the gun if you are not going to shoot. Point it in a safe direction. Point in a safer direction. Keep your index away from the trigger. Keep your index away from the trigger. And if you have safety, you can put it in the safety position, but your safety is inside your head, in your hand, in your head. It's not the gun safety. Okay? Safety, you keep your finger outside the trigger. Keep the direction in a safe direction. And if you are going to make a presentation or something, you make sure that the mag is empty, the chamber as well is empty, and it is just as simple as this to handle a gun either in combat or in a safe show. Thank you very much, and I hope it was apparent enough. Thank you.